Hello again. It's me, Mary, ready to get you doing some exercises again today. Helps keep us strong and healthy, so we want to try to do it as many times each week as we can. So, equipment that we're going to use today, if you have a ball, we'll use it. If you don't, I have modifications. If you have any hand weights, we can use those. I, of course, will be using my cans of food because I'm pretty sure everybody has access to that. And if you have a strap, we can use that for a little bit. And if you don't, we're going to use that dish towel again. Okay, as you can tell, I'm just leaving my little stash of equipment stuff around here. Okay, unfortunately, YouTube has blocked my videos when I have music in them for copyright issues. So I apologize that I won't have music going in videos. Maybe next time I'll try to upload some of the YouTube videos that the YouTube music I can put on. But you may have noticed in our last video that I sent out that there was some odd dubbing that was done because I played some songs that apparently had copyright issues, so they threw some other music in. It sounded goofy. All right, anyway, let's get going here, shall we? We're going to start with some nice deep breaths up and push that air down. Good. Another deep breath up and push that air down. Beautiful. Couple more. Deep breath up. Push that down, and one more up, and push that down. Good. We're going to reach from one side to the other. Reach and grab and pull stuff down. Good. As if we're reaching for that apple or cherry. We actually have a cherry tree in our backyard. It's never had any fruit, but in a few weeks, there might be some pretty blossoms that I can maybe sit out there and do some taping. Excellent, good. Let's get our back warmed up a bit more. So sorry I don't have music. It feels really weird doing this without any music. But maybe you can hear my voice better. I'm figuring maybe there's a silver lining. Let's hold on one side. Okay, I have neighbor kids that are supposed to be doing their schoolwork across the street that are jumping in their window and waving and trying to distract me because I'm pretty much sure they know what I'm doing here. And hold on the other. Excellent. Back we go. Good. Let's get those heels and toes warmed up. I'm going to rock up to my toes and rock down to my heels. Up to my toes, down to my heels. Up, down, down. Two more, and then we walk it out. Good. Clunk, clunk with my cans / weights. Walk it back in. Make sure as we even do these warm-ups, you're using your abdominal muscles and your back muscles to sit up nice and strong. Okay, I think we're ready to get up and do some balance work. All right, up we go nice and slowly, taking a nice deep breath. We're going to do a little marching to get our heart rate up just a bit. And today, our balance work, we're going to start with some donkey kicks, okay? I hope I don't hit the wall. You're going to stand up nice and straight, hold those tummy muscles in, lift that foot up so it's behind you, and kick back. Squeeze the butt muscles, and try to keep the rest of your body straight. You have the chair in front of you in case you need it. Don't do this. That's not what we're trying to do. We're just trying to stay up straight and kick back. A couple more donkey kicks. Good. And I'm going to switch to the other side. You don't have to move your chair. I do, simply because I have my little bitty frame to work in. Okay, this has got to go. Okay, stand up nice and straight. Hold those tummy muscles in. Keep your balance nice and even between both hips. We don't want to shift from one side to the other. Pick that heel up and push back. Keep your hands on the chair if you feel you need it, or challenge yourself to kick back without it. I think some of us are getting a little stiff as we maybe watch a little too much TV, burning time. All right, let's stand up and do let's stay standing and do our heel drops. So go up and bump down. Some of you can get out and walk around, others not. And if you can't get out and walk around, these heel drops are so important to help keep our bones strong. Up and drop, up, drop. One more, up, drop, okay? Try to do those every day, even on days where you're not watching my goofy videos. All right, and then we're gonna go up to our toes, gently down, a gentle roll out and back in. Up to our toes, gentle down, roll out and in. Up, down, out, in. Up, down, out, in. Okay, I know that it's hard to motivate ourselves to exercise sometimes, but the most important exercises I want you to do every single day, even if you're not watching me, are these balance exercises. Okay, let's keep that march going, and in the count of 3, we're going to stop and lift up one foot and count to 5. You might just lift it off the ground just a little bit. You might lift it up high. It's up to you. Ready? Hold the rest of your body nice and firm. Find a focal point. 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Good. And other foot. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Good. Do you want to do that challenge today where you're by your chair, you lift that foot up, make sure you have the chair nearby, and you're going to look at 3 different places, 2, 3, and back. Okay? Only do that if you feel safe doing it. Don't push yourself. I don't want anybody to fall. All right? And other foot up. Look at 3 places. I'm picturing all of your lovely faces right now as we do that. Good. All right. I think we're ready to get our heart rates up just a little bit. We're going to start with our ladder climb. You can be by the chair. If you want to be in the chair, a ladder climb looks like this. Pulling yourself up with your arms. If you're out of the chair, keep it nearby. And the ladder climb looks like this. Okay? This is exercise 1 in our first circuit. And do you know, I don't even have the trivia question of the day today. If I don't have music, I better get my act together for the next one and make sure I have a trivia question of the day. Good. If you want to go faster, go faster. If this bothers your hips, just do your arms. If it bothers your arms, then just march high with your knees, okay? In essence, everybody do what they can do. All right, I'm going to scooch down my ladder now. Good. All right, from there, let your heart rate come down just a little bit. Once again, all of these, do at your pace. If you feel like, well, that was too easy, then speed it up a bit. Get that heart rate up. Next one we're going to do are our seal jacks. Out, together, out, together. Good. Out, together, out, together. Go at your pace. If this is too fast, slow it down for yourself. If this is too slow, obviously, pick it up. I have my arms coming to clap together like a seal, and I'm stepping from one side to the other. As I pick these exercises, I try to do ones that go from one plane of motion to the other to challenge different muscles and keep them strong. Last ones. Good. Roll your shoulders after that one. And the next one we're going to do is reverse lunges. We're going to do 4 on one side and then 4 on the other. I'm moving my chair just so you can see. You're just going to be safely behind your chair. Go down to whatever level you feel comfortable doing, okay? Some of us will just do a little lunge like that. Others will step way back and come way down. Totally up to you, okay? I'm a little cramped in this space. And now I'm going to switch and do my other, okay. Sorry, you guys. Switch and do my other side. Okay, step back. 2, 3, 4, and now we'll repeat those. If you're doing these seated, you can just reach your foot back a ways. 2, 3, 4. Ideally, you don't want your knee to be going over your toe. I'm a little cramped here, so it's not perfect form I'm modeling here for you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. All right, get a drink of water. At any point in these videos, you can hit pause. You can go and turn on different music if you want, because I can't play music for you now. Get a drink of water, do whatever it takes for you to be comfortable for this workout. All right, are we ready for our second circuit? Well, it's the same circuit, we're just doing it twice. All right, we started with the ladder climb. I wonder if I'm gonna smack this chair. Clunk, clunk on my hardwood floors. Clunk, clunk, clunk. My shoulders are particularly tight. I'm trying to make 10 masks a day, get them out to as many people as possible, because I want this pandemic to move along. Good, and now I'm going to scoot back down. I can't wait to see you guys. I have no idea how long it's going to go. Excellent. Do you remember what our second one is? Our second exercise in the circuit? Seal jacks, yes. Okay, out and back, out and back. This could be done in the chair. If you're doing it in the chair, it looks like this. If you're not, we're doing this. Okay, too crowded there. I'm going to keep going back here. Out. I've decided this is my least favorite place to tape because of the neighbor kids being goofy outside my window. But I do not have a curtain on this picture window. Maybe I better work on that. Maybe I'll sew that after I sew all these masks. Good. Roll our shoulders back. Beautiful. And we're going to do our reverse lunges. I'm not going to move the chair around this time. I'm just going to do slight lunges back this way, okay? If you want to do this, just a gentle dip like that, that's okay. 2, 3, 4. Let's switch sides. 1, I'm so crowded here. 2, 3, 4, and back to our first side. 1, 2, you can challenge your balance if you want to. 3, or keep your hands in the chair. 4, last side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Good job, good job. Let's take our seat and get our weights going. Okay? So I'm going to use my cans because I'm fairly sure you all have those. Okay, sit up nice and straight. Hold that belly in. We're going to start today with something called hammer curls. And hammer curls, we get a little bit of isometric motion in there too. Or actually, isometric means it's not moving. Isometric action, shall we say. All right, so I'm starting with my arms out like this. And I'm going to do alternating hammer curls. So one comes up, the other comes down, and it stays in that bent position. It doesn't go all the way down here and rest, okay? It stays bent up and other side. And what you'll find is when you're doing isometric exercises, it actually makes your muscles work for a longer time because they never get down to that resting point where they're just hanging and doing nothing. My biceps are pretty much engaged this entire time. All right, let's do about 3 more on each side. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Good. Let's do a couple shoulder rolls. Are any of you doing any sewing while we're in this time? I'm wondering, I bet if any of you are sewing masks, I bet they're so much cuter than mine. All right, and then we're going to do our kickbacks. Good. 1, 2. This will be working the other muscles in your arms. 3, 4. We're going to get to 10. 5, 6. Check your posture. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Let's get to the other side. Kick it back. Good. Get that arm moving. This uses those muscles in the back of your arm a little bit more. Kick it back. And it pushes our shoulders to keep that range of motion. Just like normal class. Yickety-yak, yickety-yak, and I totally lost count. I don't know, let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right, roll those shoulders. And one more activity with these weights. We're going to have them up like this. So they're like binoculars in front of my eyes. And open my chest and bring it back. Good. Open and bring it back. Make sure you do a posture check. You should be feeling this in the muscles right between your shoulder blades, right along your spine. We need to keep those strong because as we hunch over our computers and our phones and our iPads or watch TV, we let those get weak. And we don't want that because staying strong in this time is the name of the game. Good. Let's set those down. Do a few shoulder rolls. And then we're going to go up, back, and drop. Good. Up, back, and drop. Feel those shoulder muscles between your shoulder blades. 2 more. Up, back, and drop. Up, back, and drop. Excellent. All right, got to do a little bit more for our core. You know what's coming. We're going to do our flutter kicks. I have my toes pointing up to the ceiling. It seems like it's a leg exercise, but it's really about our stomach. I'm going to get my arms going too. We might as well challenge our coordination now. So on the count of 3, I'm going to change my arms, and then I'm going to do fancy pantsy arms, meaning, 1, 2, 3, meaning this. 1 on top, other on top. 1 on top, other on top. 1 on top, other on top. Last 2, 1, 2, and bring it all down. Excellent. Hopefully we're working all of those core muscles. That means abdominal and back and a little bit of our bum. So I'm going to give my lower back a little stretch after that. And back up. All right. Another one for our core, and it keeps our heart rate up. Let's do our chair jacks. Good. I just wonder what this video looks like because when I do them, from my perspective, looking at the thing, my legs look like they're about 10 feet long and my feet are about 2 feet long. So, I don't know, if that brings a hint of laughter to anyone, I'm okay with that. 98, 99, 100. Boom, good. Gonna give our lower back one more stretch after that. And back up. Excellent. All right, time to get the ball and get in the game if you want. If you have a ball, we're gonna do the leg rub, the leg massage. If you don't have a ball, you can use the heel of your hand, okay? And you can just do a gentle circular motion down your leg and back up and work your way through all the zones. Now, as I'm doing this, and if I move on too quickly, you can just hit pause. It's like, no, I really like the leg rubs, and go ahead, hit pause and give yourself a little bit more of this treat time. And I like to, if I'm using the base of my palm to get the inner part of my thigh, I need to kind of come along with my other side of my other arm. All right, if you have the ball, we're going to use our finger dexterity to walk it down our leg. If you don't, you're going to just finger tap, crawl down your leg, get to a nice comfortable stretch as far as you can go where it's a comfortable stretch, and you're going to hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a little further. Excellent. And walk it back up. Take a nice deep breath on your way up. Pause, and we're going back down for another stretch on that side. Good. And hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, a little further if you can, and slowly walk it up. Pause and take a nice deep breath of air so you don't get lightheaded. And we're going to do the other side. Once again, if you have a ball, go ahead and roll those legs. If you don't, then you're just going to use the palm of your hand. I'm going to get rid of this now. Not the palm, the base, this part of your hand, doing little circular motions for a bit of a massage. Once again, if I'm rushing your massage and you realize like, hey, I really like that, hit pause and keep it on there longer. All right, for those of you who are watching, I really, really, really appreciate if you could scroll down under the video in the comments section. I believe it says public comments, and put your initials so I can do some sort of attendance. Honestly, I need attendance if I'm going to get any credit for doing any classes, even though these are not as good as being live in person, but it's what we can do. All right, so once again, go down right under that video and tap your initials. Even if you don't finish the whole thing, do what you can there and encourage your friends to do the same. All right, fingertip, walk it down. Get to the base, hold it, and work it up, walk it up. Did I already tell you why I don't have music in these videos now? YouTube blocked mine. Oh, I was so bummed. And hold that. We're going to hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and walk it back up. Excellent. Okay, I think we're ready to do some stretching. First one we're going to do is our chin tucks, where we just tuck our chin back like that, like you're making double chin, but we're really stretching those back of the neck muscles. One more. Beautiful. All right, let's drop our chin down to our chest. Slowly back up. So even though I don't have music going, you could turn on any music you want in the background. One side ear to that side. To your shoulder. Back to center. Other ear to shoulder. Center, good. Let's line up our nose with our armpit and gently drop it down. center, and line up our nose with our other armpit, and gently drop it down. And back to center. Good. We're going to do that range of motion work where we just look up at the ceiling and come back to center. We're going to do it twice. When we get up there, we don't hold it. We're just doing a nice, slow range of motion work. Up we go, as far as you can comfortably move it, and back to center. Up we go, and back to center. Beautiful. We're going to stretch our chest and arms a little different way today. We're going to have our arms in front of us like this, and gently throw them back behind us, stretching those shoulders open. Oh, that feels good. And then come around and hug the tree. Clasp your fingers. Pull your fingers in towards your chest. Flip them out and push out that way. Excellent. Wow, these are good if you've been sewing. Feels great to stretch that upper body up and bring it back. Good. Hands out. Throw them back. Hug the tree. Bring them into our chest. Invert and push out. Good. Excellent. I'm getting nervous because I hear my dogs moving up there, and I'm worried that means the male person's coming. Oh, I hear him. Okay, let's stretch our hips and bum a little. You can do that by crossing ankle over ankle or ankle over knee, and gently fold forward. Come here, boys. Feel free to do a gentle rock from one side to the other. Isn't it interesting how stiff we get when we don't move as much? Excellent. Release that. Set that foot down. Cross the other. You could do ankle over ankle or ankle over knee. Hinge at the hips. You don't have to drop your head down. We don't want you to get lightheaded. And do a gentle rock from one side to the other. Oh, I know what those dogs are doing. Remember the very first video I showed you with the little baby chicks we have? Well, they're getting bigger and they're making a bit of noise up there. Yes, believe it or not, I have baby chickens in my bathroom. Set that foot down. Okay, let's stretch our feet, our calves out a bit. I'm going to stick my foot out. I'm pulling my toe up towards my nose, setting it on the ground. Pull it up towards your nose. Place it down on the ground and slide it back. Good. Other side. Toe up. Sorry, you can't really see that. Come here, babe. See me, come. Sweet boy. And slide it back. This is the old dog and this is the young one, and the young one always gets jealous when the old dog gets some pets. Good. And back. Good. Let's do our ankle rotations. And reverse. And dip that toe in paint and spell your middle name today. Set that one down and we'll do the other side. Rotate clockwise. Counterclockwise. Dip that toe in paint and spell your middle name. Slide it back. Let's stretch our quads a little today. Slide forward, drop your heel, or drop your knee down a bit, wherever it works for your chair, and gently lean back and give that quad a nice stretch. Make sure you don't try to push your foot back too far and hurt your knee, just a gentle drop down. Once again, if any of these stretches feel too fast, you can hit pause and hold it longer or repeat it. And other side. Whoops, I've hit that 30-minute mark. YouTube's not going to like me going much further. Gently lean back. Sit up nice and tall. Let's take our nice deep breath up. One side. Up. The other side. One last breath up. Thinking of you all every single day and hoping you're all staying strong. Miss you. Have a great day. Bye.